Have you ever wondered why some people seem to defy aging, doing things that most others their age find impossible? The truth is, after 70, only a small percentage of people can maintain certain abilities that set them apart. These are not just lucky individuals. They have developed habits and lifestyles that keep them stronger, sharper, and more resilient than the vast majority. In this video, we're diving into 5 remarkable things that only 5% of seniors can still do, and the reasons behind their exceptional longevity and vitality. Whether it's maintaining strength, cognitive sharpness, or energy levels that make them feel years younger. These traits are rare, but not impossible to achieve. If you're watching this, you might already have some of these qualities, or you might be on the path to developing them. Stay with me until the end, because we'll uncover what truly separates this unique group from the rest and how you can incorporate these habits into your own life. Now let's get started. Number 1, maintaining full mobility without assistance. For most people, reaching 70 means accepting certain limitations, especially when it comes to mobility. But the rare few, those in the top 5%, continue to walk effortlessly, bend down, climb stairs, and move without stiffness or hesitation. This isn't just about genetics, it's about lifelong habits that keep joints flexible, muscles strong, and balance intact. One of the key reasons some seniors maintain full mobility is consistency in movement. Whether it's daily stretching, strength training, or simply avoiding prolonged sitting, they make movement a non-negotiable part of their lives. Stiffness and instability don't just happen overnight. They accumulate from years of inactivity. The difference between someone who moves like they're 20 years younger and someone who struggles with basic activities often comes down to how they've treated their body over the years. Take Richard, for example, a 74-year-old retired teacher who walks 3 miles every morning and still plays golf twice a week. He swears by one simple rule: never let a day go by without moving. While his peers rely on canes or avoid physical activity due to fear of injury, he keeps challenging his body, ensuring his muscles and joints stay engaged. But here's the thing, maintaining mobility isn't just about staying active. It's about the type of movement you do. The seniors who defy aging aren't simply taking slow walks. They incorporate stretching, balance exercises, and resistance training. Studies show that resistance exercises, even light ones, help prevent muscle loss, which naturally occurs with age. Those in the top 5% recognize this and make sure they include strength-based movements to keep their legs, core, and back strong. Another overlooked factor, posture. Poor posture puts excessive strain on the spine and joints, leading to back pain and limited movement. The few who retain mobility in their later years are conscious of how they sit, stand, and walk. They don't slouch, they engage their core, and they take care of their alignment. Richard, for example, makes it a habit to check his posture when walking, and even while sitting at home. His secret? He treats his body as if he's 40, not 74, because the moment you start acting old, your body follows. Number 2, staying mentally sharp and quick-witted. A sharp mind isn't just about good luck, it's about good habits. While many seniors notice a decline in memory, focus, and mental clarity as they age, a small percentage continue to think quickly, recall details effortlessly, and engage in complex conversations without hesitation. What's their secret? They actively train their brains, just like they would a muscle. Cognitive decline isn't inevitable. It's often the result of years of mental stagnation, where the brain isn't challenged in new and meaningful ways. Those in the top 5% understand this and make sure they're always learning, solving problems, and keeping their minds engaged. Consider 76-year-old Edward. Unlike many of his peers who struggle to remember names or lose track of conversations, Edward still reads challenging books, learns new skills, and plays chess daily. His mind is sharp, his memory strong, and his ability to process information remains as quick as it was in his younger years. This isn't just luck, this is a result of continuous mental exercise. Research shows that activities requiring deep concentration, such as reading, playing an instrument, or even engaging in social debates, can significantly slow cognitive aging. The key is to push the brain beyond routine thinking. Passive activities like watching TV or repeating the same daily tasks don't stimulate real growth. Only activities that require focus, problem-solving, and adaptation do. Another major factor, social engagement. The brain thrives in stimulating conversations where ideas are exchanged, humor is shared, and perspectives are challenged. Seniors who maintain strong social connections tend to have better cognitive function compared to those who isolate themselves. Edward, for instance, makes it a point to engage in thoughtful discussions with younger people, keeping his mind fresh and adaptable. He also challenges himself with puzzles and memory games, not because he has to, but because he understands that mental agility is something you work for. Sleep also plays a role that many underestimate. Deep, restorative sleep is crucial for memory retention and cognitive function, yet many seniors struggle with disrupted sleep patterns. The sharpest minds in old age prioritize quality sleep, ensuring they give their brains the necessary time to repair and consolidate new information. When you add all these habits together, lifelong learning, deep thinking, social engagement, and quality sleep, you create a mind that refuses to slow down. That's the difference between those who remain mentally sharp and those who gradually fade into forgetfulness. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, maintaining strong, pain-free joints without medication. For most people, aging and joint pain seem to go hand in hand. Aching knees, stiff hips, and limited mobility become the norm. But for the rare 5% who seem to defy this pattern, the story is completely different. These individuals maintain strong, flexible joints well into their later years without relying on painkillers or surgeries. The reason? They don't wait until pain appears to take action. They start protecting their joints long before stiffness and discomfort become a problem. While many assume that joint deterioration is just an unavoidable part of aging, research suggests otherwise. Consistent movement, the right nutrients, and proper habits can make all the difference. Take Robert, a 74-year-old who still walks with ease, bends down effortlessly, and experiences no morning stiffness. Unlike his peers, he never dismissed minor discomfort as just part of getting old. Instead, he made small but powerful adjustments over time. First, he prioritized low-impact movement. He knew that prolonged sitting was the enemy of joint health, so he made sure to stay active, swimming, walking, and practicing gentle stretches daily. While high-impact exercises like running or jumping can accelerate wear and tear, activities that promote circulation and flexibility help keep joints well lubricated and resilient. Another key factor, the foods he eats. Joint health isn't just about movement, it's also about reducing inflammation. Robert's diet is rich in omega-3 fatty acids from fish, nuts, and seeds, which help combat stiffness and swelling. He also avoids excess sugar and processed foods, which are known to increase inflammation and accelerate cartilage breakdown. Many seniors unknowingly consume foods that silently worsen their joint pain, while those in the top 5% actively choose anti-inflammatory options that promote long-term mobility. Hydration plays a bigger role than most people realize. Cartilage, the cushion between bones, is made up of a significant amount of water. Without enough hydration, joints lose their ability to absorb shock, leading to stiffness and discomfort. The healthiest seniors make it a point to drink enough water throughout the day, keeping their joints well hydrated and functioning smoothly. And finally, posture and alignment matter more than most assume. Sitting or standing incorrectly for years can cause misalignment, putting unnecessary pressure on joints. Those in the top 5% are mindful of their posture and incorporate gentle mobility exercises to keep their spine and joints aligned. It's not about expensive treatments or miracle cures. It's about consistent, intentional habits that keep joints moving freely for years to come. The people who stay mobile and pain-free after 70 aren't lucky. They're proactive. They understand that how they move, what they eat, and the daily choices they make will determine how they feel in the years ahead. Number 4, retaining quick reflexes and sharp coordination. For most people, reaction times slow down with age. Dropping objects, struggling with balance, and moving more cautiously becomes second nature after 70. But a rare 5% of seniors continue to move with agility, react quickly, and maintain impressive hand-eye coordination. This isn't luck, it's the result of intentional habits that keep their nervous system firing at full capacity. They understand that the ability to react swiftly isn't just about avoiding small mishaps, it's about preventing serious accidents, staying independent, and preserving overall vitality. Let's look at someone like George, who is 76 but moves like he's 50. If something slips from his hand, he catches it midair. When stepping off a curb, he adjusts his footing smoothly without hesitation. His movements are fluid, controlled, and quick. The reason? He never allowed his reflexes to decline in the first place. Unlike most people who stop challenging their coordination after a certain age, he kept his nervous system engaged through small, consistent activities. One of his daily habits is practicing rapid eye-tracking exercises, following moving objects with his gaze, which keeps his visual and motor coordination sharp. Another is engaging in activities that require quick reactions, like bouncing a ball against a wall and catching it, or lightly tapping his feet in a rhythm to maintain lower body agility. Physical exercise plays a major role in preserving reflexes. George understands that strength alone isn't enough. Coordination and speed need to be trained too. That's why he incorporates balance drills, fast-paced stepping exercises, and light agility work into his routine. He also prioritizes core strength, which stabilizes the body and allows for quicker, more controlled movements. Seniors who neglect balance training are far more prone to falls, while those in the top 5% actively train their bodies to stay reactive and stable. Diet and hydration also affect reflexes more than people realize. George avoids excessive alcohol and processed foods, both of which can slow down nervous system responses. Instead, he consumes brain-boosting nutrients like omega-3s, B vitamins, and antioxidants that help maintain cognitive and neuromuscular function. Staying hydrated is another key factor. Dehydration can cause sluggish responses, while proper hydration keeps nerve signals firing efficiently. The healthiest seniors also prioritize quality sleep. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's when the brain processes motor functions and reaction patterns. Poor sleep leads to slower reflexes, increased clumsiness, and reduced coordination. That's why those in the top 5% protect their sleep quality by maintaining a consistent routine, limiting blue light exposure at night, and ensuring they get deep restorative rest. In the end, the seniors who retain quick reflexes and sharp coordination don't let their bodies slow down without a fight. They actively train their minds and muscles to stay engaged. And because of that, they navigate the world with confidence, ease, and agility long after others have lost those abilities. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, maintaining a strong, pain-free back. For most people, back pain becomes an unavoidable part of aging. It starts as a dull ache, then worsens into stiffness, discomfort, and in many cases, limited mobility. But a rare 5% of seniors move freely without chronic back pain. They stand upright, walk effortlessly, and never let their spine dictate what they can or cannot do. What's their secret? It's not just good luck or genetics. It's a set of deliberate habits that protect the spine, preserve flexibility, and maintain core strength well into their 70s and beyond. Take Richard, for example. At 74, he stands tall with no hint of a slouch. He doesn't struggle to get out of chairs, nor does he brace himself when bending down to pick something up. Unlike most seniors who experience back pain with every movement, he moves with ease. His approach is simple but powerful. He actively works to keep his spine healthy. One of his core habits is regular stretching. But he doesn't just stretch randomly. He focuses on flexibility exercises that keep his lower back, hips, and hamstrings from tightening. Tight hamstrings pull on the lower back, causing pain, while limited hip mobility forces unnatural movement patterns that strain the spine. By doing simple stretches every day, like hip openers and gentle back extensions, Richard keeps his back muscles relaxed and pain-free. Strength training is another reason Richard has avoided the common fate of age-related back pain. Weak core muscles are one of the leading causes of spinal problems in older adults. That's why he incorporates exercises that strengthen his deep abdominal muscles, lower back, and glutes, the support system of the spine. Planks, bridges, and controlled standing movements reinforce his spinal stability, preventing the common posture issues that lead to pain. Another key factor? Richard prioritizes movement over prolonged sitting. Most seniors spend hours hunched over in chairs, causing their spinal disc to compress and weaken. Richard avoids long periods of inactivity, standing up frequently, and making a habit of taking short walks throughout the day. He also practices good posture, keeping his shoulders back and his core slightly engaged when sitting. His diet supports his spine just as much as his exercise routine does. He consumes foods rich in collagen, calcium, and magnesium, nutrients that strengthen bones and keep connective tissues flexible. He also stays hydrated to keep the spinal disc lubricated, reducing the risk of stiffness and degeneration. Lastly, Richard listens to his body. If he feels tension building in his back, he addresses it immediately with gentle movement, heat therapy, or proper rest. Unlike many seniors who ignore discomfort until it turns into chronic pain, he takes action before it becomes a problem. The truth is, maintaining a strong, pain-free back after 70 isn't impossible. It just requires daily care. The top 5% of seniors who achieve this don't accept back pain as an inevitable part of aging. Instead, they take charge of their health, giving their spine the strength and flexibility it needs to support them for years to come. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.